to another food reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know, you know. So we're going to be doing a food review. This is going to be actually a three-part series. This is going to be covering all three of the new Whoppers. They did actually crown a new Whopper, crowned by you. So they do have three separate kinds of Whoppers right now currently. This is part of a promotion that they ran recently. That whoever's Whopper is choosed, they would win $1 million. I did try to enter in this contest and I didn't really win, but a few other people did make it into the top three. So there are three new Whoppers. There's the fried pickle ranch Whopper. There's the Mexican street corn Whopper. And of course there is the barbecue bourbon bacon Whopper. Today, this is going to be the first part of the series. I'm going to do the other two. I don't know in what actual, I don't know in which order that I'm going to do these basically. But I do know this one here was my first choice, just because it sounded really good. The one that I chose is the bourbon barbecue bacon cheeseburger, Whopper, which you can see here. It's got a barbecue bourbon sauce. It's got the crispy onions and like crispy fried onions, bacon, and then it has the cheese, of course. So if you want to get a good look, like I said, this is the Whopper itself here. You can see, if you can see there on the camera, it's got the barbecue sauce, the crispy onions, the cheese, and the bacon. Not a super hard way to remember this one. Some of the other ones have a lot more toppings, but I just thought maybe the barbecue bourbon sounded really good. So I did decide to go ahead and try it. While I was there, since it was a mobile order and since I always do pick up at Burger King, I chose to get me a new crown. This is the Crowned by You crown. It actually does, if you see right there, it has the wait, that's not the maple, that's the Mexican street corn. It actually has the name of all three of the Whoppers. So right there's our maple bourbon barbecue burger. That's what it's called. My apologies, it's maple bacon. So it actually does have the names of all three of the burgers on there. I might wear this crown for all three, I don't know yet. It kind of looks goofy with a hat, and my hair looks goofy without the hat. So, yeah. I have not cut my hair in a few months, and my hair has grown out dramatically. So, yeah, that's just a misnomer. I just wanted to say that out loud. That's why I'm not wearing the crown without the hat. Because I do need to go get my hair cut. I work second shift currently, and I'm up by 11, out the door by 1. So I got about a 2-hour time frame to get dressed, eat, do a video possibly like I'm doing right now, and get to work. So needless to say, I'm kind of in a hurry. When it comes to a lot of stuff, the videos I don't take as much time for. But so there's the barbecue bourbon, and we're going to go ahead and dig in and give her a try here. By the way, each of these burgers are $6.99 plus tax. Comes to $7.38 total for each burger. This is the highest calorie of all three. This rings in at 880 calories. For each Whopper that I do, I'm going to go ahead and give the calorie range for each Whopper. But this one is the highest calorie of all three. I believe the fried pickle one is the lowest. And then the middle is the street corn, Mexican street corn. Now, I don't remember exactly what the calories were on those, but I know the fried pickle one was 710. The Mexican street corn was somewhere in between the two. In between the fried pickle and the maple bacon bourbon, whatever friggin' words. Who knows? Maybe I'll just say words. Words, 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 words. Burger King, words, words, words. Whopper, words, words, words. Maple bacon. Words, words, words. Bourbon bacon. Bourbon barbecue. Bourbon barbecue bacon burger. There we go. That sounds as good as saying the maple bacon barbecue bourbon burger. Whopper. I don't know why it's got to be so complicated for it, but whatever. All right. And I'll tell you, if there's anything I've learned, is that any burger you eat, if you're going to do a review on it, you got to try it the right way with the bun upward, the sesame seed bun upward, and then try it with it downward. What I mean is, this way where the bun is on the top bun is on the top, and this way when the bun is not on the top. Because you're going to get more flavoring from those than you would expect just by flipping the burger upside down. Like, I can taste the bourbon now a little more by just turning it upside down. That, and truth be told, is I'm going to have to Google what makes bourbon barbecue an actual bourbon barbecue. Because as far as I understand, bourbon is liquor. And I don't see how they could actually put it in the burger and call it bourbon barbecue without having some kind of alcohol in it. And then the sandwich would have to be 21 and up, because it's got some form of alcohol in it. So I don't know exactly what that is, but that definitely would be the case. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call it, because it's not going to be too hard to call this one, I don't think. Although the barbecue sauce is flavorful, the cheese don't really do it for it, because American cheese with this doesn't taste that great. The maple bacon and the barbecue sauce kind of hit differently. I don't taste the crispy onions, it's just a crunch. And the American cheese with the bacon and the barbecue sauce kind of tastes off. It's just basically like a regular barbecue sandwich. It doesn't feel any different. This is basically, in my opinion, this feels like a rodeo Whopper on steroids. To put it quite simply. That's what it feels like. It's not the worst, but I've definitely had better. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. For the value, 1 thumb down, because they always charge extra for these Whoppers because they got a little bit more on them, when it costs them nearly nothing to buy the toppings. For the visual, it looked nothing like the burger that they show, obviously, because that's marketing, but still 2 thumbs down. And overall, for the burger itself, I'm going to give it 1 thumb up, because it does have a savory flavor, but the flavor is not that special. It's not the best thing I've had. I feel like if I would have got the Mexican street corn one, I might have been a little happier, because it does have a mixture of all kinds of flavors. Like, it's like a street corn spread. They got spicy queso. They got jalapenos. It's just got a lot of different stuff that makes it feel like, when you hear it, it sounds more like a Mexican street taco, which is really awesome, because those are actually pretty good. But this doesn't feel like the most special thing that I've ever had. And if you just want to see in the middle, I guess, there you can. There it is. But, I mean, it's kind of underwhelming. Like, I think even the fried pickle Whopper might be better than this one. I just didn't know which one to pick first, so I kind of just went with the one that, for the time being, sounded good to me, which was the maple barbecue bacon, whatever. The maple bourbon barbecue Whopper just sounded better to me at this time currently. But I'm definitely interested in trying the other two Whoppers. So yeah, that's basically where I stand with this one. I'm going to go ahead and break out Mr. Unpredicto. If you don't know, I call him Mr. Unpredicto, even though his name is Mr. Predicto. I call him Mr. Unpredicto because a lot of times the crystal ball goes against me, but we're going to give it a try today and see where he's at today. Mr. Predicto, does the maple barbecue bourbon bacon Whopper suck?
Yes.
Well, thanks for letting me get it out there, guy. Jeez. He said yes, it sucks. I don't think it sucks particularly. I think it should have been a cheaper Whopper because there's less toppings. It's just literally crispy onions, barbecue sauce, and bacon and cheese. The other ones have a lot more items on it, a lot more toppings. So I do feel that this was kind of like the knockoff. Out of all the three, this is definitely number 3. Even though this is the first video, this is definitely number 3. If I had to put it on a pedestal, if I had to put all 3 on a pedestal, this would be number 3 out of the 3 Whoppers. So like I said, I'm going to be doing the other 2. I don't know in which order I'm going to do it, but I'm going to also do a review on the Mexican street corn Whopper and also on the pickle Whopper. That's going to be in the near future. I'm actually going to be doing these videos and putting them up as I go. These did release on the 14th yesterday. So needless to say, these are brand new. You're going to get these videos. Today you're probably going to get, this is definitely going to be a today video. So keep your eyes out for the other 2 coming soon. And as far as this goes, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you very much for watching. Thank you everybody who's liked, subscribed, and rang the bell. Everybody who hasn't, please do like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And as always, I'm going to call it a day. However, before I call it a day, I just want to let you know, all food companies, all other everything companies, I am looking for sponsorships, and I do have 2 channels now. Everything Reviews with Fatty and Food Reviews with Fatty. So if you are a food company or a company that has any other kind of product that would like to have honest reviews for your products, along with advertisements on all of my social media, all of the social media, all the channels. I got all kinds of channels, all kinds of people on all kinds of them, thousands upon thousands, and I'm more than willing to advertise your products and do honest reviews here on the Food Review channel or the Everything Reviews with Fatty. So if you're interested, contact me at foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. That's foodreviewswithfatty, P-H-A-T-T-Y, @gmail.com. So please do contact me. I'd be more than happy to do honest reviews of your products and advertise here on the channels and on social media. So now that I got that all out of the way, we're going to go ahead and call it a day like I already did. And of course, as always, Food Reviews with Fatty out.